We're here with Ian, Janelle, and Ant from the band Lima Bean Riot.
Alright, how do you guys first come up with the name Lima Bean Riot?
Well, I can feel that one if you guys would like. I mean, I've heard that it's a food fight, but what I like to think is that it's actually, you know, lima beans, kids, they hate lima beans. And I'm thinking that somewhere, some kid was eating a lima bean one day and got really pissed off. He said, I'm not eating these. His mom said, we'll eat these. The little kid said, you mom.
It's okay, we don't care, you can say anything.
Young man, you eat these lima beans right now. And he said, I want to eat these lima beans. So that was the story of Lima Bean Riot.
So the real story is our agent Frank Held. He's owned the name for 19 years, and I don't know where he came up with the name.
No, he said it was a food fight. So that's the official answer.
Yeah.
Food fight. You know, we're working around some other creative answers. Okay.
What would you be doing if you were not in the business?
I'd probably be a stripper.
Okay.
She's being honest.
You can't tell that. I'd be,
Or a pastor.
okay. I'd be a weatherman.
I actually already tune pianos. That's what I do for a day job, so that's what I would continue to do. Probably just tune more pianos.
What's your best memory with the band?
The other day, actually, something funny
I'll
happened.
take this one. I guess the best memory we were recently performing.
You're in Boston.
Oh, Boston, yeah.
Can't say the name. Can't say the name.
Boston. And
Yeah.
okay. And we reenacted, made a quick reenactment of a movie. What's the name?
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancer.
Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Let's see.
He's watched it a bunch of times.
Millions of times.
Dirty
Anyway,
Dancer.
We do.
I was in that movie, Dirty Dancer.
That's what I said. He's probably still thinking about her answer from the previous question.
You know, the stripper slash pastor.
Anyway, get to the point.
Okay, so we were doing. I've had the time of my life.
We could try it. I can show you. Natty Bones. I'm Natty Bones.
Our bass player jumped in my guitar player's arms when we know.
Ready?
Yeah.
It was just.
And his legs went back
But
and
he's not strong enough. He's working out.
Mike lifted him up and like he kind of bent his legs. And he had to kind of sit after.
That was pretty awesome on stage.
Matty Bones went from Matty Bones to Broken Bones.
It was an awesome thing.
Some of the artists who weirdest things you've seen or had done by fans.
Say it one more time.
Some of the artists who weirdest things you've seen or had done by fans.
By fans.
I got $100 tip. Twice.
The weirdest thing that ever happened to me was two twins came up to me and asked me to give an interview.
Hey, I think they emailed you first though.
And I said, not interested. And I said, just kidding.
True story.
People in the bathroom always tell me I'm great. I am. This is not weird because they're going to shake my hand.
One time a woman, again our bass player, took off her shirt and flopped her big boobs around, and then she tried to pull our bass player's pants off while he was playing. And it was all caught on live camera, webcam, but hopefully not too many people saw it. It was on the verge of rape.
How do you feel fans affect the show?
I think they make or break the show. I always tell people who tell me, you're so awesome, you're amazing, we love you. I always tell them we're nothing without you guys.
We need that feedback.
Yeah, we have the energy, the feedback to you guys work the show.
Is this the only lineup you guys have had?
It's not
No comment.
How is this compared to previous lineups you have had?
This is is the best lineup by far. I mean, there's a reason that nobody else is in the band. I'm just kidding. No, people.
Can you edit that out?
I'm just kidding. Actually, we're cool with everybody that's been in the band, but the current lineup is great. Everybody's been great in the past. It's just that people grow and they move on to different things. Our last girl singer actually became a lawyer. She was great. She was awesome.
How do you prepare for a show?
Ian makes us practice till long hours in the night, like 3 times a week.
I drink a bottle of ketchup at least.
That he does.
It's true.
At least an hour before show. That's about it. Doesn't take much for us.
That's why his cheeks are so red.
Okay.
How does this band compare to other bands you've been in the past?
This is close to the only band that I've been in, other than Thunderslide, which is almost the same band.
And you don't want to get me started on my ex-bands because
Yeah.
This is my first one on this, so.
yeah, no, there's some creeps out there, and one of them's me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love that.
Actually, I think they're on your tattoo right there. No, I'm just kidding.
How do you prepare to play a new room?
We try to get as many of our friends and family out as possible, and that's pretty much the only really different thing that we do. Just always give 100%
Let's
every
rock
time.
out with our
Yeah.
whatever out.
Do you feel it's easier to play a venue or area the more you play it?
No.
Simply because
No.
the crowd
Just
may be,
no.
The crowd may be different every single time we play it, so it's kind of like an experience.
I like new places. I like new experiences. I like to know what I'm not know what I'm what's coming. You know.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, I don't know what the crowd, so it's kind of like, it's like,
You know what? Actually, like speaking of new rooms and whatever, same old rooms, we play at weddings all the time, and that's almost like a new room every time we play it. And we don't know what to expect, but you know what? We just give it our all, and usually people have a good time.
Every time.
Every time they have a good time.
How do you decide what songs you're gonna cover?
Depending on the crowd. Yeah, who does?
Like what songs you're gonna learn to? New songs.
Oh, what's up? New
Whatever's really popular on the radio, that's on the radio nonstop.
in
Movies, Disney, we play Disney stuff. Really, I think what we do is we fight it out within the band. Sometimes I punch Janelle in the
I
face.
usually win,
But one
Mike
time,
always wins.
yeah, one time I knocked her little teeth out, and then she fell in her hiney. And
Then what happened?
next thing you know, we're singing Almost Proud Without You.
That's the story of us learning this.
Ian actually wrote that about me, but
Yes.
I'm still here.
Glad when she fell down.
Do you have a favorite area that you play, and if so, why?
We like playing down the shore. 'Cause people are always ready to party.
How do you stay awake when you have to drive home after a gig?
I don't. I sleep in the best
Drink a
part.
little
Carpooling.
Ian does. I mean, Ian does. He's always the driver.
Ian, no, sorry,
We never stay awake.
Yeah, we kind of carpool and 6 of us in the
It's
band.
so terrible.
Sometimes if we fall asleep at the wheel, if we're about to fall asleep, we
We
will
take a nap at the Wawa
parking
parking lot
lot. That's where it's at. It's the safest place to be.
in separate cars.
Yep. As long as it's a super well, it's gotta be super.
Okay, if you're all in one car, how do you get into separate cars?
We're not the greenest band, you know. Sometimes we just drive in extra cars.
Sometimes I get in another car next to me just so that
Sometimes
we're sleeping
she
separate.
just reaches her leg over. I can drive 2 cars at once because I'm not green.
Not green.
Do you have any other bands on the local scene that you
like to see?
like to see at the moment?
see other bands because we play at the same time that they play, but we do love some bands which are. I love Split Decision. I love Slam. They're very fun. I really want to see Courtney from Gypsy Wisdom and Laura Lee because I've never seen them yet. I really want to see the Juliana Brothers too.
They're awesome.
We've heard a lot of good things about all those bands. And of course, we love Shawnee Mac and
Oh, Modern Bliss.
Modern Bliss.
Oh my gosh. If they're not on your tattoo, they should be.
Actually, all those bands you just mentioned, I've never seen before.
Wow.
Really?
Well, we're in a new era, so we gotta maybe get that other arm going soon. We're ready. We're ready for the cut.
All right, thank you guys.
All right, thank you.